What's poppin' with the squad? How y'all doing? How y'all living? It's your boy Amauri. We back with another one, and today we got another album review for y'all. This time we talking about Shenseea. We talking about that Alpha album. All right, I'm not gonna waste no time. Like, I've really enjoyed this one. I love the energy on this one. This is one that I've actually been listening to quite a bit. So let's not waste no more time. What I love the most about this album is how it combines aspects of dancehall with R&B, with hip hop and pop. How it just brings an energy that makes you want to keep listening to it, that makes you want to replay the songs. It definitely gives off that genuine Jamaican dancehall feel, that feel where you just have to keep going because the energy is still there. Yeah, that's definitely how I felt. I love how you get reflections of who she takes inspirations from, most notably Nicki Minaj. I think it comes across very clearly that she is a big fan, especially in Are You That? I feel like the delivery, I feel like her vocal inflections, I feel like everything that she added to it, she was taking little bits and pieces of inspiration from one of her idols, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it came out very well. That was probably my favorite song on this album, and I just love that didn't hold her back. It didn't seem extremely derivative. It didn't seem like she was just copying. It actually felt like she was injecting her own style into it, and I feel like that's something that a lot of artists tend to get into muddy waters with, when they try to take a piece of inspiration from somebody, but then they end up copying an entire shtick that their inspiration has. So that was a big part for me. I think the features on this album, they were pretty decent. There was nothing that immediately stood out to me besides Tyga. I think that Tyga probably had the biggest standout performance on both tracks he was on. I think that his feature added to them very well. I think that he actually did a great job at coming in with the same energy, continuing that energy, and even in some cases boosting that energy so that we could enjoy the song. I'm gonna be honest with you, 21 Savage, for the first time on a feature, I wasn't the biggest fan. And that's not to say that it was a bad feature or anything, it just didn't stand out. I honestly felt like his verse was more of an add-on than anything, and I feel like that just didn't add much to the song. I think that one of the biggest pieces of this album is the vibes that it gives off, the energy. It's very upbeat, and if you know dance hall, you know Jamaican culture, you know that when it comes to performances, when it comes to parties, when it comes to get-togethers, when it comes to just all those types of deals, energy is very important. It might not be about necessarily all of the extracurriculars, but you'll see dancing nonstop. You'll see smiles. You'll see energy. You'll see people moving nonstop. And I think this album does a very good job at capturing that and portraying that, and I think it does a very, very good job at actually being able to make you want to do that. The amount of times I was sitting down listening and started moving and wanted to move and wanted to dance and wanted to be about because of the music. I think that's an incredible thing to do, and I think that an artist that is able to do that with their debut album can only move forward. I feel like if this is what she's giving us for her first album, what is she going to give us for her second or her third album? I feel like she has a very good grasp on, quite honestly, what is her shtick. I feel like she's going to be a driving force for dancehall in the mainstream music scene, and now that I've seen her, heard her, now that I've listened to this album, I feel like all I'm going to do is continue to hear more of her. And if she can continue to give off this energy moving forward in her career, then I have no doubts in my mind. I have literally no questions that she will be very, very. Overall, I'd give this album a solid 8. It's a very good debut in my opinion. It serves the purpose of letting the scene know she's here. It serves the purpose of letting the scene know that she has a spot that she is willing and able to occupy. And I just really, really think this is a great starting point. I could see myself adding all of these to my playlist, which I did. I could see myself constantly replaying them, which I am. And I could just find myself enjoying them and not running out of that joy. Or that's all for me. Those are my thoughts on the new Shenseea album. I would love to know how you feel. What's your favorite track? What's your favorite feature? Which song gives you the most energy? Drop down to the comments. Let's talk about it. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm gone.